Today I'm going to break down the 10 most important things you should know before moving to Mayo, Maryland, including costs, neighborhoods, and local insights you won't find anywhere else. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote to go along with this video on livinginmaryland.com. Let's begin with the cost of living. Mayo, Maryland is a small waterfront community located in southern Anne Arundel County. It's a peaceful place with big views and a slower pace, but with that serene waterfront lifestyle comes a higher price tag. The median home price in Mayo is around $525,000, though waterfront homes can easily reach well into the $800,000 to $1.5 million range depending on location, water access, and amenities. What you're really paying for in Mayo is proximity to the water, larger lots, and that laid-back Chesapeake Bay charm. For renters, options are limited but occasionally available, with prices typically ranging from $2,000 to $3,000 per month for a single-family home. If you're buying a home in Mayo, Maryland, you're likely looking for something unique, whether it's a waterfront cottage or a custom colonial on a quiet street. So what's it actually like living in Mayo? Picture quiet streets, tree-lined roads, and homes that open up to breathtaking views of the South River, Selby Bay, and the Chesapeake Bay. While it doesn't have a traditional town center or bustling downtown, you're just minutes away from Edgewater, Annapolis, and even Deal, which makes shopping, dining, and entertainment convenient without sacrificing peace and privacy. Boating and fishing are a way of life here. You'll often see neighbors chatting on the docks, kids learning to paddleboard, and families heading out for a sunset cruise. Mayo also has a tight-knit feel. Residents wave as you drive by, and community events and local gatherings are common. Now let's dive into the outdoor side of things, because if you're moving to Mayo, Maryland, it's probably at least partly for the nature and water. Beverly Triton Nature Park is one of the area's crown jewels. With its peaceful beaches, wooded trails, and amazing birdwatching opportunities, it's the perfect place to unwind and take in the natural beauty of the Chesapeake region. There's also Mayo Beach Park, which is a local favorite for its panoramic water views and family-friendly atmosphere. It's great for summer picnics, paddleboarding, and small festivals. Nearby Quiet Waters Park in Annapolis is another standout, offering over 300 acres of trails, dog parks, and art galleries. Living in Mayo also gives you access to several local marinas, including Turkey Point Marina and Oak Grove Marina. Whether you own a boat or just enjoy waterfront sunsets, these spots are key parts of the local culture, and if you're into kayaking, the creeks and inlets that wind through the area provide endless exploration opportunities. Moving to Mayo, Maryland is about more than just owning a home. It's about embracing a lifestyle connected to nature and water, where every weekend feels like a mini vacation. Now let's dive into the food scene, because while Mayo, Maryland may be a quieter waterfront community, it certainly doesn't lack flavor. The best part is that you're just minutes away from some of the best seafood and waterfront dining in the area. Mike's Restaurant and Crab House in nearby Riva is a go-to for locals. Their steamed crabs, shrimp platters, and dockside seating make it one of the top spots to kick back and enjoy a Maryland tradition. Living in Mayo, Maryland means this kind of waterfront feast is right in your backyard. Just up the road in Edgewater, you'll find plenty more options like Yellowfin Steak and Fish House, which has sweeping views of the South River and a fantastic Sunday brunch. For something a little more casual, Adam's Tap House and Grill offers classic American eats and a cozy local vibe. And if you're craving Mexican food, El Toro Bravo never disappoints. Whether you're looking for a laid-back seafood shack or a romantic dinner spot with a view, Mayo's surrounding areas offer a wide range of great eats that make living here feel like a treat. Let's talk schools next. Mayo falls under the Anne Arundel County Public School System. The local elementary school is Mayo Elementary, a small school known for its community involvement and warm, supportive environment. Students typically feed into Central Middle School and then to South River High School, which is one of the better-rated high schools in the county. South River offers a broad selection of AP courses, a strong athletics program, and a reputation for preparing students well for college. If you're looking at private school options, nearby Annapolis has several, including Key School, St. Mary's, and Annapolis Area Christian School. These schools offer top-tier academics, smaller class sizes, and expansive extracurriculars. For families buying a home in Mayo, the peaceful environment combined with access to well-rated schools is a major draw. Now let's get into the neighborhoods. Mayo isn't a densely packed town with subdivisions and developments. Instead, it's a collection of distinct waterfront and wooded communities, many of which offer private water access, large lots, and custom-built homes. Selby on the Bay is one of the most popular neighborhoods in the area. It has a voluntary community association, a sandy beach, boat ramp, and clubhouse. It's perfect for families who want that strong neighborhood vibe while still enjoying water access. Then there's Beverly Beach and Lock Haven, both of which are known for their water views, community beaches, and boating culture. Homes in these neighborhoods range from modest beach cottages to high-end custom homes with piers and panoramic views. If you're looking for something with deep water access or a more private setting, you'll find that many of Mayo's homes are tucked into wooded lots off quiet roads, offering tons of privacy without being isolated. Prices in these areas vary widely, from around $400,000 for a smaller, older home to over $1 million for larger waterfront properties. Rentals are limited and typically get scooped up quickly when they do pop up. If you're serious about buying a home in Mayo, Maryland, working with a local expert is key, since properties here often sell fast and may never even hit the market publicly. Now let's talk about jobs. While Mayo itself isn't a commercial or employment center, its proximity to Annapolis, Edgewater, and even Washington, D.C. makes it a solid option for commuters. Many residents work for the state government in Annapolis, in healthcare at Anne Arundel Medical Center, or in tech, finance, and defense contracting roles in D.C. or at nearby Fort Meade. Average commute times to Annapolis are just 20-25 minutes, and if you're heading to D.C., you're looking at around 45-60 minutes, depending on traffic. There's also easy access to Route 2 and Route 214, which connect you to larger employment hubs. For remote and hybrid workers, the peaceful environment and scenic surroundings make Mayo an ideal location to work from home. Many locals have even turned waterfront properties into home offices or creative studios, blending lifestyle and work in the best possible way. Let's talk weather, because living in Mayo, Maryland means embracing life by the water, and that definitely shapes the local climate. Mayo experiences a classic Chesapeake Bay coastal climate with 4 distinct seasons. Summers are warm and humid, perfect for boating, beach days, and cookouts. Average highs in July hover in the mid to upper 80s, but the bay breezes can take the edge off and make evenings surprisingly pleasant. Fall brings cooler temps, gorgeous foliage, and ideal weather for long walks along the shore or paddleboarding on glassy waters. Winters in Mayo are usually mild compared to other parts of Maryland. You'll see some snow, maybe a few inches here and there, but it rarely lasts long. Most days in January and February hang in the 30s and 40s. Spring arrives early with bright green landscapes, blooming dogwoods, and mild temps in the 60s and 70s. One thing to keep in mind when moving to Mayo, Maryland, is that its waterfront location means you should be aware of storm surges and occasional flooding, especially during hurricane season. But most waterfront homes here are built with elevation and drainage in mind, and insurance is something residents plan for. Next up, commuting. While Mayo feels like a secluded retreat, it's still surprisingly convenient when it comes to getting around. Most residents rely on their cars, and commute times are very reasonable. You're about 20-25 minutes from downtown Annapolis and about 45 to 60 minutes from Washington, D.C., depending on traffic. Baltimore is also accessible in under an hour. Route 2 and Route 214 are your primary access roads, and they connect quickly to Route 50 and I-97. While there isn't public transit directly in Mayo, nearby park and ride options and commuter buses in Edgewater and Annapolis make trips to DC feasible without having to drive the whole way. One of the hidden benefits of living in Mayo is that many residents either work remotely or have flexible schedules, which makes the commute far more manageable. It's the kind of place where you can wrap up your workday and be on your kayak or sipping wine on your deck in 15 minutes. Finally, let's wrap up with housing types in Mayo, Maryland. This community is a little different from the typical suburban sprawl. Here you won't find endless rows of identical homes. Instead, Mayo offers a rich variety of housing, from cozy mid-century beach cottages to sprawling custom waterfront estates. Many homes were built between the 1950s and 1980s, and over time, a number have been updated or completely rebuilt to create modern living spaces with massive decks, piers, and stunning views. Single-family homes are the norm, and they often sit on larger lots with mature trees and private driveways. Some homes are tucked into wooded areas for privacy, while others sit directly on the water with panoramic views of the South River or the bay. Townhomes and condos are almost non-existent here. You're mostly looking at detached homes, many with water privileges or boat slips. New construction does exist, but it's rare and usually custom built on infill lots or tear-down rebuilds. Whether you're a retiree looking for peace and beauty, a water enthusiast who wants your own dock, or a family wanting space to spread out, buying a home in Mayo, Maryland offers something truly special. It's not just about the square footage, it's about the way of life. And for those lucky enough to live here, every day feels just a little bit like a vacation. Don't forget to check out the full article I wrote for this area with additional links and resources on livinginmaryland.com, along with articles for every city in the state of Maryland. Our mission is to help you find the best Maryland city that meets your unique needs. If you would like to talk with one of our local real estate experts, head over to livinginmaryland.com to get started.